The fight between the Oracion Sechs and the Sechs finally started to speed up in the new chapter of Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest, with the whole chapter being dedicated to their fight. Not much plot progression has happened in this chapter compared to the previous few, however we did got to learn more about the abilities of 3 members of the Sechs, but on its own made the chapter quite hype. Each member of the Sechs is a black wizard, so learning more about what type of black magic they use is just exciting. It also expands our knowledge about black magic itself. The first Sechs member whose black magic was revealed is Bird, and it is called Black Sky. It is definitely a magic with a cool name. I also can see this being a direct reference for Shiki's Black Sky from Eden Zero. However, despite their name being the same, they seem to be entirely different on how they work. Not much explanation is given about Bird's Black Sky. From what we see from it during combat, it appears to create a black fog around its user and target, rendering the opponent's vision useless. Bird then blends into this fog, using it as a cover to launch surprise attacks on his targets. It is unclear so far if Bird just hides in the fog or he himself becomes part of said fog, but in either case it is definitely a handy magic. Now I don't really see this magic as something worthy to be called black magic based on all this. It just seems like a regular magic to me, so I can definitely see this spell having some other abilities yet shown in this chapter. Like maybe this black fog is actually toxic and slowly killing Racer the longer he breathes it in, or has some other side effects on its target, like leading them to go mad or something. Either way, the magic is definitely cool and all. I just hope it has some extra ability what makes it something worth to be called black magic. Because when we think about black magic, it is something what is taboo or specifically created to harm people, or has some really bad side effects and breaks the law of nature and so on. Something what just creates a smokescreen sounds like basic cloaking magic. But I do have to say the panel where Bird shows up from the mist goes really hard. It kinda reminds me of Tokoyami's Black Shadow. We also see the continuation of the fight between Angel and Daemon, and Angel is getting absolutely dominated by Daemon, to a point that goddamn she got an ice cake. Daemon is the second member of the Oracion Sechs who revealed her black magic. She's using demonic black magic. She's using this magic by pulling a card out with demonic symbols on it, and use that card to channel and aim her magic. Like a type of a wand, kinda similarly how celestial wizards use their keys. Her black magic seems to be acid-based. Her magic is even capable to melt away the magic of her targets, rendering their attacks useless against her. This means she has a similar ability what Natsu has with his fire. She is also capable to melt her targets. She easily melted Angel's dress and caused Angel to suffer acid burns on her entire body, making her go through some insane pain. Like, I am not kidding, the pain caused by acid burns are one of the worst things someone can experience. Angel is going through living hell right now. Mashima really put her against the opponent with the most messed up power from the six. Daemon's power is definitely messed up. Unlike Bird's magic, but on surface level doesn't seem like something worthy to be called black magic, her magic is definitely worthy of the title from the get-go. Being able to melt your opponents is terrifying, and totally not something that someone should be allowed to learn in any types of way. Another thing what is interesting about Daemon's power is that when she is casting her magic, she said 6 shields, acid rule. This could imply that Daemon's black magic isn't just acid based alone, but might actually consist of 6 different abilities, each shield with different rule, either all of them based on melting, or with entirely different powers altogether, making her even more powerful and dangerous than she is already. Angel definitely pulled a short straw here, like, I don't want to be that guy, but she might be cooked here. Also, the way she is swinging her card around like a celestial wizard, I can totally see her being an celestial wizard who turned to black magic that could be used for some insane lore building. The third Sechs member whose black magic was revealed this chapter was Blade. And holy moly, Blade got that drip down to its core. This guy's black magic might just be his fashion sense alone, because he looks so cool that all the other members look like fashion noobs beside him. My boy Blade got that sweet Quincy-inspired drip on him, with a quite deadly black magic in his hands. Black slashing. It appears to be a type of black magic what allows him to have sunless attacks, preventing his opponents from hearing his guts or even to hear his mind, fully blocking Cobra's mind-reading ability, putting him at a massive disadvantage. While Cobra takes on Blade, blocking his attempt to attack. Cobra plays dirty. He always targets the sword users first, the one opponent type he has a massive advantage against. Well, it didn't really age well, did it? Blade didn't just cut Cobra's attack to pieces without even pulling his sword out, but he even cut Cobra without him even seeing the attack in the first place, leaving Cobra baffled on what just happened. This could either mean that Blade's black magic actually have the extra power to launch multiple slashes with a single strike, or that he's just that fast that not even Cobra was able to see his moves. I could totally see his black magic working by creating a multitude of slashes with a single strike, and as all of them are soundless, it basically creates an area of death. But I'm not gonna say that Blade's magic isn't cool, because it definitely is, but once again, like with Bird, it doesn't feel like black magic. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is deadly for sure. I definitely can see why it would be taboo, as this is ideal for assassination, and breaks several of the unwritten rules of fair swordsmanship. But once again, it doesn't feel dark enough for me to be considered black magic. Maybe there is something more to it what's gonna be revealed later, what could make it more lethal or forbidden. Maybe if he's using his mind to actually create the slashes instead of the sword, or the sword itself is cursed. But as it is currently, it just feels like a more broken offensive magic, suited perfectly for assassins. In fact, Kiria's magic feels more darker than this. But either way, Blade is incredibly cool. He is definitely my favorite now from the Sechs. I mean, look at this drip. This chapter introduced 3 new black magic into the story of Fairy Tail. And even if Mashima didn't go into deep details regarding them, he most definitely gonna expand on them the following few chapters. And I really hope it will make Black Sky and Black Slashing a magic worthy of the Black Magic title. But what do you guys think? Please let me know in the comment section below. This was Space G, and see you guys in space. Bye!